Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Chris, and I'm your dad next door. And today we're going to be taking a look at a Ethernet over power. They're called Powerline adapters. We're going to be testing one of these guys out here today and showing you the difference between use over Wi-Fi network or using one of these guys. So the kit that we're going to be working with here today is Netgear's PLP2000. And the reason we went with this kit was because this claims to be rated for up to 2000 megabits per second, not to be confused with gigabyte service that you would typically find or could find in a network interface card, like an actual wired in Ethernet. So again, 2000 megabits, and that is rated 1000 megabits per port. So if you have two devices, you can get that out of it. With one device, you're only seeing 1000, right? So, but the comparison device is going to be a Asus, what is this? USB N53. So this is going to use wireless N technology, supposed to be rated up to 115 megabits per second or something like that. I think this one was. It is MIMO capable, so it was supposed to have multi in, multi out. It was supposed to have less bloat traffic and things like that. So we will give that a test and show you what the results are for each of these devices and see what the difference is. Hey guys, after I got done recording all of this video here, I realized that I forgot to provide a description about what exactly Powerline adapter is and how it actually works. And I thought about writing up a script on how to do that, but I realized that Linus from Linus Tech Tips has a great quick video on that already. So I'm going to provide a link to his video right up here in this card here, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. And with that, we can move on with the rest of the video. Thanks. For the purpose of covering all of our bases, we're going to do two tests here on the wireless. We are going to do one on the 5 gigahertz network, and then we will do an additional one on the 2.4 gigahertz network. So this right now, as you will see, I'm currently connected to this is my 5 gigahertz signal here. So we're going to go ahead and hook up to that, and we're just going to hit run a test. We're going to see what these results come back as. So the biggest thing, and part of while this test is running, what I had been noticing is this bluffer boat scenario was substantially high. So if I was wired directly into my modem right now, I would not be seeing any of these types of numbers. I would be seeing my typical 90 to 100 megabit down and my 11 to 12 megabit up type of service. And the only thing that I've been able to diagnose this to is this bluffer boat scenario. And everything that I've been able to determine basically says that the Ethernet, the Wi-Fi device, has not been able to match with what the ping is driving, or what it's trying to actually push through the USB service. So you can see there's our current results: 14.9 down, 7.7 up, and that bluffer boat there being a rated D. What that means for me is that the buffering is very, very high, and essentially if I'm trying to do something like stream or do something that's a very consistent type of service, my ping would be going up and down, up and down, up and down. And I saw that quite a bit in gaming, and when trying to stream to Twitch, I would be able to go up really fast and I'd be steady for about 10 seconds, and then I would drop and have 10 seconds of downtime, and my my bit rate was constantly all over the place with that. So now we're going to go ahead and switch over to this 2.4 gigahertz network, and we will just test again, see what the different results were. Again, I do like using this service as well, dslreports.com/speedtest, because they provide that bluffer boat signal, or that bluffer boat status, I should say, and they also do a good job of keeping history reports stored in their in the cookie for you, so that way you can pull them out and look at them again later. So we're watching this go all over the place right now. Bluffer boat still, or buffer boat, I keep calling it bluffer, I apologize. Buffer boat bloat is still all over the place, but my my download did go up a little bit, which shouldn't happen on the 2.4 gigahertz signal. But my upload speed did go up quite a bit. So we did see that, which is nice, but I'm still seeing substantially high buffer bloat. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect from that, and then I will get these Powerline adapters set up, and I will be right back. Hey, and we are back, and as you can see, I'm holding this Wi-Fi adapter back in my hand again, and I am showing right here that my Ethernet is connected. The setup on those was very simple. Literally plug them in, push a button on them to secure the two devices together. So, and they router found them, no problem, no questions asked. Now it does say, again, it does say 1 gigabit for speed here. So we will give that a go and see what that actually comes out to be. So let's go back to this DSL reports. We're going to refresh our page, asking me to rerun. You can see my last two tests here were this 14.7 and this 18.8. So let's find out what this new one comes out as. I will comment, my kids right now are watching Netflix, and my son is playing Minecraft on his PlayStation. So we are going to see if what my values come out to be here. Now, I am still seeing, right out the gate, I am still seeing a buffer bloat thing. But we're seeing much higher numbers in the download speeds. We'll see what our upload looks like. No buffer on the upload, which is interesting. So, minimal. Interesting. So there might be a buffer setting inside my router. I know I do have buffer bloat in my router. They don't call it that. I forget what they call it, but there's something to kind of help control that. But so that went from a D rating to a B rating, quality C. I'm gonna hit this one more time just to see what it comes back as again. Again, both my kids are eating some bandwidth, but which may be causing that buffer bloat to go up. It's substantially less this time, so let's see if it breaks 100 milliseconds there. The down section. There's 116. But substantially better, right? You were seeing much higher numbers on that buffer bloat section. I was really looking forward to the upload portion, because that's, you know, as a streamer or a content provider, right? That's a huge portion of what we need to be able to do there. Well, rating A is all the way across the board on that one that time. So let's go back to the main page just to show this graph again. So we could see that here were the two tests that I ran today. Bloat was a C rating and a B rating, but quality was an A and a C. And then I went back AA across the board. Speed, total, everything was A across the board. So far this looks like it's working better. You can see these 100 numbers. These are when I was directly wired in yesterday. Again, I wasn't using any bandwidth at all at the time. My kids were asleep. So that could have substantial impact on my total overall bandwidth. And it's also the middle of the day versus late at night when not as many people are using the available bandwidth to my node. So I am going to, right now I'm going to count this as a win or a success, and we will stream with it tonight and see if we can't make this work for us in our favor. Hope you guys like the video. I hope this helps you out. I hope you understand now that, you know, at least a little bit of the differences about what Wi-Fi versus Powerline adapters can do. And I hope that this can be something that you can use in the future if you're in a situation where your Wi-Fi isn't doing everything you wanted it to do. So again, my name is Chris. I'm your dad next door, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will check you next time. Thanks for watching.